Hi, Professor Warren. It's Laura, doing my reflection for our project. My group did the ELL book called Difference is Cool, about the English language learner Minho and Michael. My partners were Carrie McKinnon and Joyce Kim. Our goals for this project were to teach students that everyone in their classroom is going to learn differently and what to do to better improve communication to students who are just learning English. We wanted to give some strategies on how they can better improve communication to other students and what to do to better improve communication to students who are just learning English. We can give strategies and things they can do to make all students feel comfortable in the classroom. We also wanted to tell the students that just because a student isn't communicating with them, it could be caused from a language barrier. We also wanted to show that sometimes a student might have to leave a classroom to get assessment or treatment, depending on if it is a problem with language or if it's just a language barrier. We also wanted to show the importance of a bilingual speech pathologist. A bilingual speech pathologist can help better assess an English language learner in this case, and whether there is an actual speech problem or if it's just the transition over to the new culture and new language. We based our book for around a first or second grade level because we thought that this was a good critical period when they might see English language learners coming into the classroom, but they're also more mature than kindergartners maybe to better understand the content of this book. And the words are a little bit more difficult, so it might be better for them at second grade level to start learning these words. Something that I learned about myself is that I'm actually pretty good at writing children's books. I don't think of myself as an English person, more of a math and science person. So it's pretty fun to be able to write this book and have it come out well. I think that it really helped to boost my confidence in writing. I learned that Joyce is a super good artist, and she's super great and just tried super hard to make sure that this project came out well. And Carrie is a natural leader, helping me to make sure that everything fell into place, and she took up the responsibility of printing the paper and getting it all together. So when we were researching for the project, something that I learned was that students might experience a silent period when they first come to the classroom. This silent period is because they might not understand the language, or they might just have a lot of fears going on because they can't communicate, or just frustration. But eventually this transitions into a code switching period. So what happens is one language, they'll be speaking one language and then they'll switch over to the second language. I also learned that it's really important for teachers and administrators to understand second language acquisition, because if they don't, they could inappropriately assign kids to special ed or share information in a language that English language learners may not comprehend, and they might get behind because they just don't understand the language in which the message is being conveyed in. It's also really important to supply the child with the tools that they're going to need. I really had a fun time making this book. It was a lot of fun. I think that we all worked really well together, and it came out so cute that all the illustrations were great. I think it's important for kids to understand from the perspective of Michael that they can do things to help kids like Minho by maybe learning a few extra words to help out, or through gestures, or like teaching kids like Minho words of their own language. And there are a lot of ways that kids themselves can help, not only SOPs. And at the end of our book, we also included tools for parents in case they want to look up more information and how an SOP might come in and do some work with the child. But yeah, I think this was a great learning experience, and it was fun to do some research while putting a creative twist on it. Thank you for all you do, and have a great rest of your day.